Alright, we should be live. I am not feeling great today. Probably just gonna be a cold or something. Don't think it's anything more serious than that, but I'm already starting to feel run down, so. But there's Pioneer Masters. Wait, what was that? Is that for. Because it's gonna be Aether, whatever. Rift. Alright, let's pop over here. Premier Draft, Pioneer Masters. Yeah, that seems like what I want. Well, we do have 20k gold, so we can afford to spend 10k. Yeah, I'm sure I sound more run down than normal, and there's going to be a lot more coughing and such, which I already have a problem with. Like, I seem to be very phlegmy whenever I start streaming, so. Well, that's a great way to start off. So, here's Ashiok. Can we make Ashiok big so people can read it? So, +2 exiles the top 3 cards of an opponent's deck is a 3 mana, 3 loyalty planeswalker, so it immediately goes to 5. It does other stuff. The other stuff is not super important a lot of the time. Sometimes you'll put a creature into play, but for the most part, you're just going to keep upticking until the opponent has no cards left in their deck or Ashiok dies, whichever happens first. So we're going to take Ashiok, and we'll see what else we get later, but... Denrovahar, Obnixilos' Cruelty, Lifebane Zombie.
I shall unveil a beautiful nightmare.
Where was Zephyr from? I do not remember that at all. We can take a Devour Flesh here. Gust of Wind is fine. Ashiok is very splashable. The joke is in like Vintage Cube and whatnot that its name is Splashiok because you can always put it in. And with a full set of guild gates and 1 guild gate per pack, it shouldn't be that hard to find the blue or black ones that match your colors. I think I'm still going to take Devour Flesh, though. I could also see branching into green, like being able to pull back an Ashiok that's died would be a huge game, but... right now, I'm content. Oh, that's really mean with Ashiok. Put it on top and then exile it. Actually kills the stupid thing. Wild Slash. I'm not kidding when I say we can splash Ashiok and do other stuff, but... I think the Anchor is fine. Can this get back Ashiok, or is it just instants and sorceries? Can get back Ashiok, so we can use that to look for it. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to take the pseudo time walk. And this is a pseudo time walk. Like, they don't get the option. You put the card on top of their deck, they have to redraw it. And if they want to, they can spend their time and mana recasting it, but they do not have other options. We're seeing a lot of green and a lot of recursive green. I'm a little inclined then to take the Golgari Guildgate first to make the splashing easier, and then pick up any of these green recursive cards. Because, see, we already have another Pulse of Marasa if we want it. Audacity, Gust of Wind. I guess I can take the first Pulse. Goes a long way to stabilizing us, getting back our scary thing, and gaining us a ton of life. There's a Clutch. Turn Centaur is fine. Mom and Dad. Fight with Fire is really strong. I'm gonna take Clutch. Second Clutch. Yeah, I think second Clutch. Unravel the Aether, shuffles it back in. I could take the Skirmisher too. Skirmisher is 2 creatures in a trench coat. They're both 2/1, so that's not that impressive, but if I'm trying to just hold the ground... Stow and Intimidate. That's the Death Touch one. We'll take the Death Toucher. Over Sight Beyond Sight. Natural Strength, Crawl Harpooner, a 1/1 Hexproof for 1 mana. Certainly that won't be an issue. Right now we have Takrop, Baleful Eidolon. Not a whole lot to get back with this thing. I'll take the Harpooner for right now. 2 mana, 3 power reach creature. Another Pulse of Marasa. Take a Gust of Wind now. I don't think I need multiple pulses, so... I don't think I want to be black-green splashing the blue. I think that's the worst color combination out of the 3, I think. I could be wrong. I've only seen a few Pioneer Masters drafts from the pre-release event weekend, or pre-release event day. I'm going to need to actually get some flyers, though, otherwise Gust of Wind is pretty medium. 4 mana, bounce a creature, or bounce a non-land permanent opponent controls and draw a card. Normally it's going to be a creature, sometimes it'll be other things. You either want to be blue-black splashing green, or blue-green splashing black, I think. Another defensive creature. So is this thing. And it holds auras pretty well, but it's double green. And the bestow aspect of the Leaf Crown Elder is pretty decent. Yeah, turning Baleful Eidolon into a 3/3 reach Death Touch does a lot more to protect Ashiok than having a 2/2 hexproof reach creature does, or 2/1 hexproof reach creature. Very good if you're trying to Boggles, very bad, I think, if you're just trying to run it as a defensive creature in your deck. Hey, there's Balaged Recovery if I want it. Sky Reaping. Another Leaf Crown. Take Balaged. It's a land and a spell. I'll take Audacity, although I would not want to run that. Audacity would be good if I was grabbing the hexproof creatures. We'll take the Return Centaur now. That's a lot of sound effect for the Centaur. Ollie K. Aqueous Form, Cloudfin, Dimir Guildgate. Yeah, we'll take a Poly K. If we want to run Polukranos, we're going to need more guild gates, or we're going to not be able to run any black spells that are double black. I'm pretty sure there's at least one catch-all removal spell that's double black in the set. I forget which one it is, though. Yeah, I said I didn't want to be green-black, but I'm actually kind of light on the blue right now, so there's a very real chance that that's where we'll wind up. Or we could take an Aetherling. Aetherling is pretty strong. Trying to recreate the power level of Morphling. Raptor. Catacomb Sifter would not be terrible with what we have. Waging Satyr. Alright, I'm down to take an Aetherling, though. As long as you can leave a blue or 2 up when you cast it, so it is kind of a 7-drop, not a 6-drop. unless you're desperate, and that's a really bad place to be at, but... Alright, there's another Devour Flesh and another Golgari Guild Gate. I'm going to take the Devour and hope for the Guild Gate to wheel. The Jessen Thief and the Treasure Cruise. I just need to be able to blunt the early onslaught, and we should be able to win with Ashiok or one of our Doomsday creatures now. Greenland, Illusory Angel, Essence Scatter, Consider. Do I just want a Darksteel Ingot at this point? Probably. Oh man, a Burning Anger. Commune gets creature or enchantment. So, creature, because all of my enchantments right now are creatures. Yeah, I don't think so. Also, I'm not putting a ton of cards into the graveyard quickly enough for Treasure Cruise, so... While it is, in a vacuum, exceedingly powerful, I don't think it's particularly good in the deck that we're currently building. Take the Dimir Guildgate now. Saber, do you want to stream building Tiny Bones? No, that requires a lot of talking. Let me just do a draft instead. One is dies, create an XX elemental, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. We could think another Centaur. There's also a Nessian Asp, which is just a huge roadblock. I'll take my first Asp over my second Centaur. We also have 2/4 that draws me a card if I have 2 or more gates, and I would like to have gates, but I have to actually get some of them first. We have to wheel a couple in this pack, or get we got one more shot at getting Beer, Golgari, or Simic. Dust. Ambush. I guess we're just taking Gateway Plaza because I am 3-color and right now pretty firmly well, we're very blue-green but we have a bunch of black cards I want to be able to cast early, so I'm pretty sure there was an actual like Dimir Guild Gate or like one of the guild gates that we would have wanted in this pack. First time. Take another Leaf Crown Elder, or Leaf Crown Dryad, rather. Leaf Crown Elder is the tree folk from Tide, but I think... I don't want too many Gateway Plazas, though. Like, one Gateway Plaza is fine, but once we start loading up on them, and this is an incredibly red pack, and an incredible red pack. Slash, Heel Cutter, Gear Crafter, even the Akroan Crusader is decent. Nothing on the wheel for us in this pack. There's a part of me that just wants to take this Wild Slash, because now I have 2 of them, and if that keeps happening... 4/3 flyer deals combat damage to a player's Scry 2? Maybe, probably not. I don't think I have room for it as a 5-drop. Double Poly K, but I think I'm just taking Sylvan Caryatid here. Sorry, Poly. There's also a Boon Satyr. Basilica Screecher's fine. Yeah, we're just going to take the Mana Dork that ramps. As opposed to the Mana Dorks that don't ramp. We're going to take the Mana Dork that fixes. We ramp and fixing, and everything's great, and exploit a creature. Our creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Skin's okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for, and I don't have the gates for a Colossus. There's a part of me that wants to take the Rakdos Guildgate. We already have double Wild Slash, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. Ooh, there's a Nyx Weaver. Mana 2/2 Intimidate. Skyrider Elf is okay as a potential 3-mana 3/3. I can just take another Devour Flesh, though. Just keep killing everything. Like, they'll gain life equal to the toughness, but I don't think that super matters. There's also Bane of Bala Ged, but I think we have enough good top end. There's also a chance we wheel the Weaver if nobody's in black-green specifically and they don't want to splash for it. Already have a Pulse. We Counterflux, so I guess we take Basilica Screecher now. Over a second Nessian Asp. Dictate of Erebos. That is a hell of a card against aggro decks trying to kill my stuff and attack me to death. Not particularly good against the control-y decks, but decent against the mid-range, because they won't have a ton of creatures in play, so killing one of mine just kills their only thing. Alright, now I'm going to take the Rakdos Guildgate in case the other Rakdos Guildgate wheels and all those like red cards come back around. This one requires an artifact to enter. Not really anything I'm doing. That is a lot of clomping from those centaurs. Sky Reaping, which I don't really need. Blue-red dual land now. Don't need Ambush. Still don't need Nemesis. Not really targeting my own stuff. Okay. Just in case, because the red was flowing before. This is the wheel now. And I think the Rakdos Guildgate was in this pack, so not that I was actually planning for it, but I was hedging in case it became a thing. Oh no, it's this pack. Blood Tithe Harvester. Yeah, I don't see me dipping in for a fourth color just to grab some cheap removal. That seems counter to how I'm going to win these games. What are we? Are we green-black, splashing blue? Because it kind of feels like we're green-black, splashing blue. I don't think the Gust of Wind when we only have the Bat and one other flyer. Well, we can grab the Skyrider Elf for another flyer. This one can only get instants and sorceries, so... Well, I'm not targeting my own stuff, so... Yeah, I'm not running a second Pulse. This red removal, like all of this red removal at the very end. On the bright side, with 3 Devour Flesh, we're actually pretty well insulated against the Boggles build. Alright, I think Gust of Wind definitely goes. Might be the Taw Crop, and then we just focus on being black-green, splashing blue. That seems like where we're at right now. We have 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4, 5, 6. Yeah, mana base is a little wonky. Wish I had like one more guild gate or something, but like if I had a Simic Guild Gate or another Golgari, I'd feel a lot better. It is what it is. Else up here that I want. I don't really want the Dreg Manglers. Like, they're okay, but not really what this deck is about. Blade Cover Scout, no. Alright. Well, we have all three of our colors. We're on the play, and we have a bit of a curve, so it's good to me. Alright, go get him, Leaf Crown Elder. I have faith in you. Okay. We could just make them sack that. That's the safe play. Because if it connects, they get to draw cards. It's not like this thing gets better if you wait, so... We're still gonna run out the Dryad because Polykranos needs a ton of mana to do his thing, so... Or I guess I can do that. They do have prowess, yeah. So they will eventually be able to trade with our 4/4, but it's going to be really hard for them to save it without a full-on combat trick. And then we still get to keep our other 2/2. Oh, hey, Johnny, how's it going?
I will teach you humility, if I must. Turn back while you still can.
Oh, that's annoying.
You're leaving me no choice.
Alright. Well, we have one card in hand versus their 5, but... our board is a lot more threatening, so... I do not know the set inside and out. I don't know what the Wraths are or all of the combat tricks like I normally do for a new set, so... it's very possible I'm going to lose here, but I want to make sure that them just running out another creature and plussing Najani does not save him here. That Poly K is likely to just rip through their team. Or force them to do something to Polykranos and then have the Leaf Crown Elder try and take out Ajani. Ah, they're going to detain my... can't attack or block and can't activate abilities. Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, the Harpooner is a trade at that point.
Light shall always conquer darkness.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play that. Cast that. Take action. They trade. Dictate of Erebos kicks in, they lose the Mystic, and then they lose the Johnny. Well, he bought them a ton of time and life, but I'm feeling really good about my chances here now. Yes, give me a way to sacrifice my Doomsday creature. Also, that doesn't shut off his ability, right? So, Polyk can still fight. We're running out the land just in case I need the mana for Polykranos. That's fine because I can sacrifice it to get the other one out from underneath it. And I think we're going to just do that at their end step. Alright, we're drawing a lot of land now, unfortunately. I think we're fine. Like, they're playing a lot of one-for-one removal, so the fact that they have a ton of cards in their hand isn't exactly helping them. Keening Apparition to destroy target enchantment. Oh, that will kill my Dictate, unfortunately. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they got to kill my Dictate here, because that would definitely keep them down for most of this game. Alright, I'm going to hold the island now, but it's not going to help much. It doesn't really bluff much of anything, but I also don't have a ton of card draw on the deck either. Yeah, we were playing out the lands in case I need to Polykranos for, like, X equals 3 or 4 or something, but I guess if we get Pulse of Mirasa, we can sacrifice Polykranos, gain the 2 life, and then buy him back if we need to. Assuming they don't play a creature that makes me wish I had Dictate of Erebos back instead. Alright, this creature's not bad. Can I counterspell my Screecher? I think they were thinking about it. They're still holding up Essence Scatter, most likely. Not that it matters. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel like I can lose this. When they were really far behind on board, and they had to use all of their cards in order to not die, I was feeling good, but they still have a full grip of cards, and my clock is significantly slower than it was, so... Yep, that's a big old flying blocker. Slash attacker. I mean, that's okay against what they have. I'm I'm probably just going to have to cast this when they play another creature, because it's not like they're not going to lose their bird here. Hey, if they're attacking, I think I can wait a little bit. Well, yeah, I think we just wait. That's so bad, because now they just sacrifice the 2/3 and they still get to keep the 4/3, and it's got its scry value and everything. We can still win this, but it's very unlikely now. I'm going to make them sack their 2/3, gain a life off of the bat, but that's going to be the best I can do here, I think. Until I find something else, or until I die. Yep. Yeah, I needed Ashiok way before this. Because I've only got 2 turns of this Wind Rider Patrol, and they still have a creature in play for my last Devour Flesh, so that's not going to work. I'm so impossibly dead now. Well, we were doing good right up until we weren't. I mean... How much is it? Oh, it's 7 monstrous, yeah. Technically it holds them off, but they're making a free 4/3 every turn, so that holds them off for like a turn. Where they just don't attack me this turn. Assuming that they can't deal with the Asp. If they can deal with the Asp, then I just die. So there's that. Yep, okay, I got it. I can chump with the bat and then die the next turn, because there's nothing I'm going to draw that's going to get me out of this. I don't have a Wrath, and my Dictate's already dead, so... Yeah, those 3 turns in a row where we just drew land basically sealed that game for us. If we had drawn the spells first and the land later and had the spells in play, maybe. Because we wouldn't have taken quite so much damage, but... When we were in top deck mode after they dealt with my entire board... and we hit 3 lands in a row... It's fine, it's not great, and they're on the play, so... I need one of my actual Doomsday weapons so that I can get it back with Pulse of Marasa. Hey. We're just gonna get the first Leaf Crown out. Get down. Gives us a few more options next turn, depending on what we draw. Playing out the Gateway Plaza Wood. They're not doing anything? Alright, sure. They're not doing anything.
Unremarkable mages have no hope against me. Feel the darkness creeping in.
No, Ashiok. They've literally done nothing but play lands. Like, even if they kill Ashiok here, it's like, yeah, sure. You got it. Ashiok down.
Unappreciated in my time.
I hate how the Darksteel Relic's indestructibility keeps making me think they're highlighting it. Ah! They have a Planeswalker. That's neat. Are they gonna sacrifice her to kill my guy?
Address me as Queen of the Dead, please. No more games.
Hi, Lily. Thanks for showing up.
Well, that was a waste.
Well, you gotta look on the bright side. You got them an entire swamp. They only had 2 of those, and 2 Black Guild Gates. Ah, it's a Tasigur. That's neat. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Ah, but I don't have. I probably have enough. We go black 1. Gain 5. They take 5. Can pull back Ashiok at end of turn unless they show me that I need to do something different. Okay. That downgrades it back to a 2/2. Night Howler, but it's a 2/2 Night Howler. Alright. My graveyard. Oh, right, it's only creature or land. Why did I think I could get back, Ashiok with that? Okay, never mind then. It's going to my turn. 3, 4, 5... I think we're just running out the asp here. And their Night Howler unimpressive. Yep, okay. Yeah, why did I think that this could also get back Ashiok? I thought it was a permanent and you gain 6 life. So, the only way we have to get back Ashiok is our Bala Ged recovery. Alright, 1 and 1. No, it's a Wily Bandar. hand really needs a swamp. And for the opponent to not be super aggro. If both of those are true, we'll be fine. That seems like a risk. Alright, we have the Bala Ged Recovery to play as a land. Gonna put the Centaur on the bottom. We will play it as a land because I need to get this Sylvan Caryatid down ASAP. In fact, with the Caryatid, we can go Swamp and make a 4/4 flyer next turn. And they're missing lands? Okay. Alright, turn 3, 4/4 flyer, and you're missing lands. Good luck with that one. Yep. I mean, they can still have stuff, but... the extra 2 points of damage here. Yep. Just getting for the extra 1 point of damage here. Okay, non-game. Take my free win, but I don't need it that badly. No green mana in the hand again. Also, Essence Scatter a little weak on the play versus, or on the draw versus being on the play. Alright, let's hope they're not... If they are aggro, we at least have the Baleful Eidolon to block early. Hold off a lot of different aggressive creatures. If they're an aggro flyers deck or something, if they're like blue-white aggro flyers, I'm gonna have problems, but... Should I suppose we're playing the island first? Hey, Mulligan, did I miss that? Oh, clearly something distracted them right at the start of the game then. Or their internet collapsed. Something like that. Okay then. Gonna get another non-game? Zashiok just sneaking around and destroying my opponent's mines behind my back to set up for easy wins. Come on, opponent. You can come back from a, deficit, definitely. There they go. Okay, they're back. We actually get to play a game of Magic the Gathering now. They spotted us. Basically, they reversed it, and we were on the play, but pre-play draw rules, so we actually got to draw a card. Alright. At this point, I assume that there is something going on IRL for them, and they are trying to play this game, but they cannot focus on it at all. Oh, they're back. Highlighted their cards. Alright, well, I only have the one creature, so... Okay. Yeah. Okay, hit him for one again. Yeah, the problem is we have interaction, but they're not doing anything, and we have no pressure, so... By the time we actually find one of our threats, there's going to be a very real chance that it's not going to do much to them, because they'll have had plenty of time to find answers. And if they just have, like, multiple large threats that they're trying to build up mana towards... then I'm going to get to stop one of them and delay the second one and then die. I was gonna say, oh good, they have an instant that can make them drain more time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, them having an instant that they don't want to cast is making this way worse if they keep getting pulled away from the game. Either that or their internet is incredibly dodgy. Oh, they finally played a non-gate, so... I'm assuming that this Centaur is going to not make it into play, or get killed just through lack of things, unless they have Gates Ablaze in their hand. They were just waiting for a second creature. Now I've finally drawn one. Right as they played their red mana source. Because they have 4 gates, so this would actually kill him. Oh wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, yeah. For a second there, it looked like it was tapping one of my other lands, and I'm like, wait, I should have enough to actually hold up Essence Scatter here. Well, there went Baby Jace and 2 lands and a flashback creature. Yeah, I'm assuming Gates Ablaze is happening here. There it is. Well, that was neat and all. What else you got? Not a trick question, opponent. What else do you have? Hey, Hey. Oh, right. Denrova Horrors return target permanent. Yeah. We'll just scatter that. Hey. No. Why is it default to their graveyard? Like, why would I ever want to give them a card back and gain 6 life? Well, there went 3 lands and a butler, so... That's true, I can anchor to Aether my own guy to try and mill them out faster, but... and we just need to find Ashiok and actually have it resolve. And we should be fine-ish. Yep. Centaur down. Strict Guide is fine. Another Guild Gate. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Not great, but fine. Which is what we put in the deck to be. Ah, an Oath of Chandra to kill it. I mean, that's way better than killing one of my much better things. Alright, that's a problem that we're going to have to anchor. While we try and deal with it. Yeah. Let's anchor that away. Keep the Aetherling. Cast Paul Kranos. Play a land. That's fine and dandy. So, blue, blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Aetherling. Enjoy, opponent. Now that we've gotten them to use their second Gates Ablaze. Not that this thing isn't protected from Gates Ablaze anyway. Yep, does not have the ability to gain flying. Okay. Well, fortunately we have a huge life buffer over them, so... Left one on top. Bring back that idiot. Alright. Now, just want to make sure Auto Tapper does not get me here. cuts them in half. We have 2 blue mana up to save Aetherling twice if we need to. And, yep, I think we're good. We were good. That's, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 life? Jesus. They literally just gained practically an entire player's worth of life. Alright. Yep. Well, that sucks a lot. Especially with my removal being primarily sacrifice creature effects. We already used Pulse, right? And I believe... Is this the game? No, this is not... not the game where I played my recovery as a land, so... Well, we've gone from having them dead in 2 turns to them having us dead in 2 turns. And the most we can deal with this thing is 9 without it dying, so... I don't think I have anything now that will let me win the game. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he hit me for 9, drops me down to 7. I would have to be able to kill one of the 2 larger creatures. How many cards do they have left in their deck? 12, so Ashiok does not help. Oh, I'm actually bad. I needed to blink my Aetherling, didn't I? Then they couldn't have attacked with the 2/2. Because I have enough blue mana to still protect it. Yeah, no, I messed up. And now it's going to be too late, because they'll still just sacrifice the ground creature. Ah, I screwed up bad there. Right, because it would come back untapped. So I took 2 extra damage that I didn't need to there. And now that I've taken it, it's too late. And they double topped. Alright, it might still be too late anyway, but... What do they currently have? They have 4 mana available, so... I don't think any of this actually matters. What am I choosing, though? For this thing? I choose one pile, put that pile into your hand, and the other... Okay, so I am choosing the pile that they keep. I don't think either of them matter that much. They can just have this pile. Can I win with my other Leaf Crown Elder right now? Like, would that do it? Well, we'll never know. Yep. So I just died to 7 in the air exactly, and I have nothing I can bluff there. Yeah, no, if I had been thinking about it, though, they would have just had, like, more creatures this turn, so I guess... While I did screw up, and should have been able to save myself a few points of damage, Actually, depending on how much damage I saved myself there, I might have been able to... Because I needed to blink it both times and just be willing to have them have double removal to kill it the first time. And that would have saved me 4 points of damage. And then if I have enough mana, I can blink it back and pump its toughness instead of power to block the Gatebreaker Ram. Because the Ram was only an 8/8. But I might not have been able to deal the full 9 damage to them then, and blink it, and... Anyway, I botched that. That's on me. I could have given myself a much better chance to win if I had have used all of Aetherling's abilities instead of just 2 of them. Okay. They must have a ton of removal in hand if they're willing to throw away that on a 2/2. Alright, so what's her deal when she's renowned? Cast a non-creature spell, deal 2 damage to that player. Alright, let's get the Asp down first. Make them kill that. Then we can Devour Flesh and Bala Ged Recovery next turn. Alright. Well, unfortunately, now they have a perfect thing to sacrifice to the Devour Flesh, so that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need 1 more mana. Make that thing monstrous. Alright. Oh, guess I'll die then. Yeah, my pile of removal plus powerful spells has not worked out yet. Oh, good. More, like, now even if the priest dies randomly because they want it to. I have nothing. They're not attacking into my Nessian Asp. Well, that's very kind of them. I appreciate that. Alright. Sure. And then they attack me for infinite. I even lose 2 life for casting the Devour Flesh, so I literally kill one of their worst creatures, either their 1/1 flyer or their thing that's doming them for 2, give them some life, and still take 2 damage for doing this. Yeah, no, this game's over. No, I fell way too far behind. Oh. Also, I went to 1 there. Okay, you got it. I can cast a 2/2. So I am 100% dead there. Alright. So we got to cast Ashiok exactly once, and it immediately exploded. And we got to cast Polykranos twice, and first time he got pacified, and second time he got killed, and we cast Aetherling once, and that was the only one that really stood a chance of doing anything for us. Oh, that was awful. And I'm already not feeling great, so we're going to call it there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.